That day, Anya asked Damien for snacks as a reward for previously helping him. Although he verbally expressed reluctance, Damien secretly felt relieved that Anya hadn't taken the opportunity to ask to meet his father or make a similar request. This, however, reminded Anya to quickly change her request and express her desire to visit Damien's home. This led Damien to misunderstand, thinking Anya was just like the others trying to get close to him because of his father's status. He coldly walked away. Meanwhile, Twilight was also facing troubles at work. With his outstanding looks and exceptional medical skill, Twilight was very popular at the hospital, which provoked jealousy in his superior, Gerald. Despite Twilight's constant efforts to flatter Gerald at work, it yielded little effect. To secure an opportunity to treat political figures through Gerald, Twilight decided to find a way to thoroughly improve their relationship. To this end, he even pretended to fall into Gerald's traps, making frequent mistakes at work. Yet, even so, Twilight's popularity at the hospital remained undiminished. After seeing Twilight's close relationship with Fiona, whom Gerald admired, Gerald could no longer contain his jealousy. He called the security bureau, reporting Twilight as a possible spy from West Ellis, aiming to eliminate him completely. So, two secret police officers arrived at the hospital. To avoid alerting anyone, Gerald secretly led them to Twilight's office to search for evidence of his treason. Of course, Gerald had already forged materials and hidden them in Twilight's desk. With what seemed like solid evidence, the two secret police officers arrested Twilight on charges of espionage. In reality, however, the two officers were Franklin and Fiona in disguise. Twilight had earlier instructed Franklin to intercept the phone line and hand them had dealt the scene with him. Pretending to be disappointed, Twilight pointed out that it was Gerald who had reported him and noted that the handwriting on the materials did not resemble his but rather Gerald's. Seizing the opportunity, Franklin used the information provided by Twilight to list Gerald's crimes, such as accepting bribes, and prepared to arrest him. At that moment, Twilight stopped them, stating that Gerald, as the hospital director, would never commit treason. He insisted that if anyone should be arrested, it should be him. Franklin took the opportunity to back down, declaring that with such an outstanding employee, Gerald couldn't possibly be a spy, and let them go. This move deeply moved Gerald, who vowed never to target Twilight again. The next day, Anya's class took a school bus to the museum for an outdoor lesson. Anya was not idle during the trip, attempting to imitate Twilight's plan to improve her relationship with Damien. Unsurprisingly, Anya's plan did not work. In truth, Damien had specifically brought the snacks Anya had asked for earlier, but he was too prideful to give them to her, which left him feeling frustrated. Suddenly, an unexpected event occurred. The school bus did not stop at the museum as planned, but instead drove to a secluded street and opened its doors. A man and a woman boarded, knocking out the accompanying teacher. After dealing with the guards following the bus, the man announced that the bus had been hijacked by the Crimson Circus. Will Anya escape safely? Will Twilight and Yoda step in to deal with the hijackers? Follow my channel to be the first to know the latest developments in the new episodes.